Hey, what's going on, guys? Boy, what a day. Fucking nothing goes right, huh? I'm gonna play some Hard West. Maybe I'll play something else as well. I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead. Um, I didn't want to push the buttons to change my stream title, so I'm just gonna start with Hard West. I still have literally like 30 games from that Tiny Teams thing. Some of the ones I played revoked the keys, which I think is the weirdest thing ever. Like, he revoked the key to the game that you wanted me to play? Like, is that not part of the deal where I get to keep the game? I don't know. I didn't even know you could revoke keys. How is that even a thing? Like, you know? But oh well. So last we left off, we rode the train to Utah. And that's where we are. I wanted to go into town and talk to the people and see about side quests. I'm sure there's going to be a ton. Black Salt City, a magnet for all kinds of folks, madmen, outlaws, lawmen, and everyone in between. A safe haven, if such a thing even exists in the Hard West. Visit the saloon.
A round of whiskey, please.
Get wasted.
We drink till we can't stand it anymore.
Order around, -$1.
I got some bad memories, but I'm good at drowning them.
I can drink just as good as you guys.
Everyone's so...
I remember.
Yes, another...
Is there any, like,
You
end
do
to
know
this?
I respect you.
Oh, shit.
This has to be... Listen to me.
Oh,
My life is a train wreck. I got some bad.
I can drink just as good as you.
Visit the store. What do we got? Guns. Elevation bonus again. Trick shot Hawkeye. What's going on, Mac? I like how even though you put weird capitals, it still like highlighted it for me to say it's my name. That's pretty good. 6s. A 2 damage handgun. Pocket gun favored by the ladies and card sharps. That was card sharks. Easy to conceal and can be drawn and fired at lightning speed, but reloading it requires time and precision. Oh, that costs 1 AP. So you could fire your 2 AP gun for 6 damage or your 1 AP gun for 2 damage. I guess if you wanted to move twice. Interesting. Doesn't really have anything I necessarily need. Can I sell the wanted poster? No, not for sale. So there's just wanted posters in my inventory forever. Visit the surgeon. We know the sheriff's office.
Morning, Sheriff.
Black Salt City was ran by a proper sheriff going by the name of Horn. Stocky fellow with an intelligent face. He even had a proper office and dozens of deputies to help. Ask about the current situation. Well, as you can see, we have some trouble with those damn shadow dancers. They took over the bridge in a huge force. We also have some people wanted if you're interested in this line of work. Just check the notice board.
Another wanted asshole? What are we now, lawmen?
Check the notice board.
This might come in handy.
The board was full of petty requests and ads, and among them, a couple of wanted posters. Luckily, none were for us, and Flynn was all too excited about reading them aloud. Wanted, Copper Vulture Gang.
Wanted. Dead. Leaders of the Copper Vulture Gang. Here's a list of their names
Thank you,
and
Sleepy.
crimes. Damn. Those are some naughty boys. Contact Sheriff Horn.
Thank you for subbing. I completely missed it. You gave me some bits a couple days ago? Thank you. I completely missed it. I don't know. Well, maybe was I not online? Or was I just preoccupied with something? Either way, thank you. I appreciate this board. I appreciate people watching, really, is what I mostly appreciate, but I'm thankful for that as well.
That face. Can it be? On the poster it says, Biting Ben Donahue. Donahue. Could this be my son?
His son, oh. Are you kidding me? So this is Old Man Jr.? Hey, pretty handsome too. Seems like he chose the way of the gun and bloody money. I wonder what he got himself into. Just try and pop in when you can. Oh, it's all good, dude. Like I said, I appreciate people stopping by. Take the poster for the Copper Vulture Gang. We took the poster after Copper Vulture Gang leaders, but we didn't have the slightest clue about their whereabouts. We hoped we might stumble upon them in the future. Lady Shrike.
Wanted, dead or alive, for murders and atrocities beyond count. Lady Shrike. Contact Sheriff Horn for more information.
Lady Shrike. There was a time when she was mine, and we were both part of the Shadow Dance. I used to call her Waya, a dove.
Factorio streams. We haven't seen the last of Factorio for sure. My issue is once I start playing it, I get too deep into it. You know what I mean? Like, I find it hard to pace myself, and I don't want to like. I can't do that. You know, it consumes me. They will make a return. I'm torn between. Oh, I can explain what Factorio is for you. Yes, of course. Let me pull up one of my videos and I'll give a 30-second narration here. Taking longer to find a video than it is to actually. All right, so mute that. Go over here. So you're making a factory, right? And so basically what happens is you start out with nothing. You have a pickaxe, and you go and you can mine things like you can see there is some coal on this belt right here. I'm sure if we look somewhere else, we could find some copper or some iron, right? And so the idea is you mine that and then you put it in a furnace and it turns into a copper or iron, like a plate, basically. And then you can use those to make things. So you can use those to make, say, a conveyor belt, like you see, you know, conveyor belts here. And then you can put items on the belt to move. You can build, it's a little zoomed out to see it, but there's these little assembler arms. Here you go, you can see them. These little assembler arms right here. And they'll move items from a belt or a structure into something else. And so we have, you know, the belt. These are assemblers that you can put a recipe in and it'll make something. You have furnaces, and you have miners, and you have guns and stuff. And so what you can do is have the miners automatically mine some ore, put it on a belt, which moves it to a furnace. The arm will put it in the furnace, which will then turn it into a plate, which you can put back on a belt and send that off to an assembler, which can make an item. And ultimately, you have a whole bunch of different types of science. They're little flasks, basically, is what they turn into. And that's what you use to research. You also have enemies that, little bugs that try and get into your base. And as you do things like this, you create pollution. And the more pollution, the more the bugs will try and attack you. And so you have to have defense. Like, so you can see here, this is a big line of lasers to kill the bugs. So, oh, it gets insane. I don't have my website up anymore, but I had a website that showed one of our bases. In fact, give me a second here. There was a point when we had a gigantic base. Here's the third mega base here. And it was like, I don't know why it's going at 4 FPS in this though. So you would just have tons and tons. This is all science research happening. And you can see on the mini map here, this is all research down here, this whole big thing. And so each of the conveyor belts has, did I only stream this in 72060? Each of the conveyor belts has a bunch of different types of sciences, and each of these little science huts is doing science. It gets crazy. I don't know where I saved them. Here is a time lapse of one of our bases being built. You can see we have things turning, making production. It's a little hard to see. We have a train line going up here. It's a little harder to see if you don't know what's going on. Just trying to see. I know I have pictures somewhere. It's just where. Yeah, there's a big batch of pictures when I ran the website. Science Hut, yeah. Yeah, right. You can hear me starting to want to watch more. It gets crazy. And like I get into it for sure. This is another like 5 minutes left to unzip, but once it does, I wonder if I can try running the thing. I'll return to Factorio in a minute. We'll put it that way, all right? I heard that Maka cast her out lately. Why does he keep doing that? We were some of his finest warriors.
I think you had enough time to understand that Maka was simply using you. And once you became a burden, he abandoned you. Did not even grace you with the act of putting you down. I pity you, laughing deer.
Yeah, Eco is good too. Eco's had a lot of updates since we last played. It's another one of those things where there's a lot that goes into it. That and it's coordinating like all the people to play it and all that. And the poster yielded no information on where to look for the woman, but we took it anyway in case we'd meet her somewhere. The Shadow Dance presence. Attention. A group of aggressive natives is currently blocking the passage through the San Argent Bridge. Keep away. The army is planning to move against them soon. The army? What a joke. They'll stall for months before openly facing those Wendigos. We can't wait. We need to punch through as soon as possible. These are more posters to get stuck in my inventory. 1, 2, and then here's the 2 new ones. Perfect.
Let's check this path.
Bartender, around a whisk.
We drink.
Why? I can drink as much as I want.
Everyone's so.
I remember.
Yes, another one.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Ask about the Copper Vulture Gang. Proper bastards. A real plague upon this land. I need to bring them down and soon, lest the governor sends the feds or some dumb military. Sadly, no one spills anything about their hideout. Mafia 1? I think I... Do I own Mafia 1? I might own it already. I don't know if I own it on Steam, though. Probably not. If I'm gonna be honest. The definitive edition, is that the one? Doesn't say it's free on Steam. Alright, Mac. I'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. This is almost done on zipping. Another minute. Ask about Lady Shrike. Ah, yeah. That deadly bird. We've been hunting her for months. We know she's around. And as soon as she shows her pretty head, we'll be on her. That was less than useless.
Let's go.
Cattle farm. It was a typical cattle farm. Two old cowboys are arguing about something among the cows. Approach the farm. We approach the cattle farm slowly and carefully, signaling no ill intentions. Investigate. Howdy, gentlemen. What seems to be the problem? The problem was that the presence of the Wendigos scared their cattle. Cows divided into 3 groups. The cowboys are too busy with fixing the fence to go look for them themselves. They promised to pay us if we bring back any of their cattle to them.
Cattle job? What are we? Cowboys now?
The regular Mafia one. Gotcha. Another tree. Oh, the hanging tree. Very good. A group of angry people gathered under the hanging tree. We saw a prisoner with a noose around his neck, ready to be hanged, and a fat man trying to take it off him. The crowd didn't seem to like that idea. Investigate. Hey, what the hell's going on here? The crowd let us pass, and the fat man stopped struggling with the noose around the prisoner's neck. He wiped the sweat off his forehead and explained the situation. I'm the owner of the local silver mine, and these are my men. They are not very happy about Gary here. Frankly, I'm pissed as well. But we can't just lynch the guy. He needs to face the law. The last words were meant for the crowd around us. They didn't seem to like that. We had a choice. Solve this by talking to the interested parties or leave them be. I'll turn to this in a second. Let me see if I can launch this real quick. Yeah, okay. So, Factorio. This was our old base, one of our old bases. It's very big. A lot of train tracks and things going out. I don't even remember what this was. But you can see, so up here we have a thing that says iron. This is a big iron mine right here. So we have all these little miners putting things on belts. And the belts travel down and get sent to a train, right? The train runs all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. It goes onto this spur, and it comes down here. And you can see the ore gets dropped off. You can actually see some trains down here. It gets balanced, which is a fancy way of saying if there's more ore over here and less over here, it comes out equally on all these other tracks. It goes to all these furnaces, and gets turned from ore into plates. And then the plates get balanced again, get back on a train, and the train delivers them here where they get rebalanced. And they go onto our main line right here. So this big, this big stretch of line is where we're making everything, right? So if we look over here, where it starts, you can see we have the iron. We also have some copper, which is the same process, just a different material. And it goes over here, and the iron gets turned into gears. The copper gets turned into little wires. In this case, we'll do this over here. So it gets turned into gears, into wires, and we combine the gears and just regular iron plates into circuits, Those get combined with more iron plates and gears into the little arms, which you can see loading and loading things. And we also are combining gears and plates to make more belts. And so that's kind of the basis. Those all end up going to make science right here. You can see we're making a bunch of different sciences, which all go on a belt. And those all belts go somewhere. I don't even remember where our science is right now. I can see us making a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I don't even know where the science is just it's gone. It's somewhere. It's been too long. I don't remember. I think it had at one point gone up here. Maybe we were in the process of moving it when we took this picture. I don't even know. But yeah, it gets crazy. So we were trying to do a certain amount of science per minute. So you would use a certain amount of science. Yeah, this isn't even the end because we have rocket launches. Where does the science go from the rocket? It goes somewhere. Oh, here's science. It's all over here. Okay. So it's getting used up over here. I don't think I rendered the night vision of the night ones, but yeah, so that's one of our bases. That was one of the bigger bases. We got to a point where the computer, so I ran the game client, Mustix was playing and ran his game client, and then we were running a separate server. And the server couldn't keep up because there was too much going on. So we ended up having to retire the space, but we at one point did one that was as few belts as possible. There were almost no belts, where we used trains to move everything. And so instead of having, big belts like this, we had trains and stuff. Yeah, it got crazy. It got pretty crazy. Wow, that fucking zip file is 3 gigs. That's why it took so long to unzip. Talk to the mine owner. What's his crime exactly? The son of a bitch went to Copper Vulture Gang and told them all about the next silver transport. A great haul. We are all supposed to profit from it. We all suspect it was him, but we don't have any proof. And I don't really want to kill a man without proving he's guilty. I just want him taken to jail. Talk to Gary. You're not very popular amongst those guys, are you? Sir, please, don't let them hang me. It's true, I told the Copper Vultures about the transport, but I got nothing from the deal. They threatened to kill me and my family. I had no choice. Talk to the crowd. If you're so sure he's done it, why not trial him properly and make it fair? You don't know Gary, sir. He's a lying weasel. He'll say everything to get out of this. We're not taking the risk. We lost our haul because of this bastard. I say we hang him. Ask our posse. You know me. I'm all about law and order. Duralex, Sedlex, quoth the Ulpian. He should be tried properly. Properly.
I've seen my share of liars in my life, Lazarus. But I've never seen one as damn cold as you, Father.
Let me swap back to the scene. I say, let people have their justice. They lost everything they had because of this man. Let's try him.
It's wise to listen to wise advice.
Untie that man and lead him to jail. And make sure he gets there alive, or I swear I'll tie a noose on each and every one of you people. Once it was done, the crowd dispersed, and we never looked back. Ooh, look at canyon.
Are we there yet?
Abandoned strip mine. It was some kind of strip mine, but it seemed whoever used to work here was digging for some weird material inside deep rifts, scarring this place. It all looked very suspicious. Look around. I don't think it's worth investigating. It reeks of ambush or something. Let's move on. Yeah, alright. My glue has started to come up. I had one whole piece came off yesterday, and I can feel another 2 of them are getting ready to come up.
That way.
Canyon
It's good
blockage.
to be out of that freaky winter.
The Shadow Dance camped at the end of this bridge, blocking the tracks not only with logs and rocks, but also with at least a dozen of their Wendigo monsters. Scout the area. When we got near the southern bridge, we saw a big camp of the Shadow Dancers and a whole herd of those accursed Wendigos. We'd need an army to punch through to San Argent, where Solomon awaited us. An army, or a cunning plan. The Shadow Dance can't be okay. Leave. Oop. Keep looking.
I wish we could ride like this forever.
It's nighttime now. Are we really gonna steal the train? Can't we just buy the train? Besides having an extensive railroad hub, Penance was a modest town built by some crazy preacher right after the war. Visit the general store. Buy a rope. Sure. I feel like if there's a quest item in the store, you should just buy it. Do I have a limit to my inventory? Rattlesnake snuff box. A small box with mysterious white powder that makes you fast as hell. Yeah, alright, that's just a box of Coke, dude. Check the notice board. We looked at the penance notice board, looking for a way to earn some quick cash. Wanted, William McCarthy.
Wanted, dead or alive, for murder in cold blood. William McCarthy.
Take the poster. Sometimes I really feel like a deputy. Let's get that reward, people. Wanted, William McCarthy. Visit the sheriff's office. We enter the Penance sheriff's office. Ask about William McCarthy. Sheriff Koval. Will is fast. One of the fastest I've ever seen. He's young, too, and dumb. Last I heard, he was looking for a place to lay low at that shifty Hartman's place. Visit the train station. Penance Terminal was pretty big indeed. At least 5 different railroads ended here. Take a train to steal. We sat down at the station and spent the day observing all kinds of trains, railguard patterns, and schedules. Lazarus helped a lot. Surprisingly, he knew a lot about trains. Finally, we picked a ride, but not everyone was happy with our choice.
Does it have to be this brothel train? Can't we just use any old ride? What actual tactical advantage does this train have, Carter?
I never thought about it. I mean, I suppose there would be brothel trains, right? Why not? It just doesn't seem like something that, like, why? Simple, kid. It's heavy and solid. It comes with enough coal and doesn't take many passengers. Only some rich schmucks, and it's guarded by shady mercenaries. That means we won't have to worry too much about the law once we steal it. Whomever owns this business on wheels likes it to stay in the shadows. Padre and I will pretend we're customers. After all, we're the only 2 in our gang who might actually look like ones. No offense. We'll need 2 of you guys on your horses. Once we give the signal, you'll come riding from the hills to cover our asses. We'll move once you're ready. Sure. Come on, Lazarus. Let's buy 2 tickets to heaven. Oh, I didn't see what the bonuses were. Hopefully I don't need a specific person. Or the
Did you take care of the passengers?
optional objectives.
I did. Moved our frightened flock to the last car and decoupled it. All that's left is security.
And right on time. Here come our people.
Now all we need is to get to the front and decouple the engine.
A lot of people.
Connor!
I see them, Padre. Let's get to it.
Take over the train in one round? Oh my god. She can't even like do anything.
All right, your time has come.
Shit.
It's on me.
Here it comes.
God dang.
All right. Right. It is not about the rifle, Jim Carter. It is about the eye of the shooter. Give me a bow. I'll do the same.
Oh, you're shitting me. He's got 9 health left.
One and only.
Alright, I don't know. Take over the train in one round. That sounds like it's impossible.
Let's get this over with. He's
Yeah? Eyes on the prize.
How are you supposed to do this in one turn?
They bit more than they can chew.
Yeah.
Let's wipe them all out.
Just fucking snap your fingers and magically, He's got 20 health. I don't want to go up there with him. It's like what am I even what can I even do? The old all I can do.
Let's dance.
Padre. Drew! Trying to make a martyr out of me. You want to see who's faster?
I kind of have an idea. Let's do it now. Counter. When a character has the duelist stat, they can perform a counter. When you try to shoot them with a single target ability, they instantly shoot back. This happens so fast that even if you kill a character, they can still counter.
Yes?
No, fuck. I want to click once. I didn't actually need to shoot that. Fuck. Can I not go through this? I wish I could, like...
Death.
The Wilhelm scream.
check that again.
Fuck! Amen. I will not impossible. Coming!
Sorry, Jin. Hope you enjoy hanging out in the front by yourself.
Ready when you are. All right, all right. Can you hear the trumpet?
Hold still. Slap leather, compadre. You and me, let's go. I'm gonna make some new holes in you. I always draw first.
Can you hear the trumpet?
You wanna see who's faster?
Gunslinger
Come on.
perk sucks.
Don't be shy. Bless you. For sure. Hallelujah. Ah, feel better already.
This is not the way.
It's like, this'll kill him. Somebody. This'll kill him with this gun, but they're gonna fire back at me.
Nothing can stop me.
Yeah. Just get fucked.
If I must. Water can shatter rocks.
One and only. Going in, guns blazing.
I think this mouse is dying. At first, it started with it not registering when I center clicked. And then sometimes it would double click when I center clicked. And now it's doing it with the left mouse click, where sometimes it doesn't detect it, sometimes it does a double click. Like that was a double click, because you're supposed to be able to click on them once to see what kind of damage you'll do, and then click again to actually, execute it. It's not what happened.
Easy. Here I go.
Take your time. Yeah.
Slap leather, compadre.
It tickles.
got a surprise for you.
I can't go on.
Leave them. Keep pushing through. Yeah? All right, all right. Showtime.
I can't attack that guy without getting shot back at, so.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Too bad I can't bounce it into him. I wonder if that was spoken. Shoot, let me swap to a gun that can bounce first off.
Feel better already? Hey, you!
You know I'm
Stop
dead,
shooting Bill, dude.
right?
Can you hear the trumpet?
Bless you.
He's still got.
Ye of little faith.
Ready when you are.
There's two guys down there? Wait. Where's this guy? Why is he invisible?
Take your time. What's the rush?
Let's get him on the train finally. Give him a little heal. I don't know what to do. Just chill, buddy, I guess.
Ah, feel better already. Got this one.
The voices say hello.
Here I go. I saw the prize.
It's not exactly gonna kill him. You hit your funny bone? It's only funny to everybody else, right? Ugh, I hate that feeling. Of all the feelings God could have made us feel, he chose that, whatever you want to describe that as.
Bumping that bottle.
Did I break the item that was on here? Is that a one-time ricochet?
Let's get this over. Yeah. Ah, hell.
Fuck! I was looking in that train. I didn't see anybody. God damn it! Did I not just heal him too? Are there just unlimited people that just show up? Is that the gimmick on this one?
I always draw first.
Good.
Can you hear the trumpet?
Oh no, nobody died. I think
Pass
somebody
it to
died.
me.
Yeah, let me send the magic healing waves over the internet. How does he have a 100% chance to hit and he does not? Whatever. Okay. Oh, the block. That's why.
Let's dance.
Fear thou not, for I am with thee. An eye for an eye.
I need to shot by that guy. I can like feel it already. He was in like the perfect cover, of course. Like I see a guy way over here. I see nobody in here. Wasn't there a guy like right in this car last time? %. What does he have? Wait, it took me 2 AP to get on the horse? It only took me 1. Oh, great.
Shit. You know I'm dead, right?
You and me, let's go. Drew. Got this one for
That was the worst thing I could have done. I just made him a fucking target.
Can you hear the trumpet?
Yeah.
One and only.
I have no chance of hitting from right here. Fuck it with me, right?
Start. No can do.
What's the play?
Say hello. That's
Feel
He can grenade
forsaken.
and fire a shotgun? Oh, he's
Hey,
dead.
you! Even death, they die.
They'll be fine once we end this fight.
One and only. All right, all right.
We got the. It says search the locker. Doesn't tell me what we found in there. But you know he's just gonna grenade in the door, but whatever.
Yeah.
Great.
Why not?
I'm gonna make some new holes in you.
It missed. How is that even possible?
Steady, boys.
It's confusing the AI so much that they won't attack me.
They're mine.
What's Jen short for? My fucking temper. That's what. Will do.
Who wants to join me in the afterlife? Don't be afraid. Death isn't that bad. This one.
Double barrel.
He tickles.
You wanna see who's faster?
He's dead.
Take your time. Here's your bullet.
He missed?
Find me.
Hey, he's standing right in front of him. Ugh. Now I don't have eyes in there, so I can't shoot him. She's so frustrated. Can't see that guy on the roof, so I can't shoot him.
Here I go.
Well, I should stop fooling around at college and actually fucking, like, kill people.
Got this one.
I have full cover.
Yeah?
Yeah. Can I just run over here and unhook the train? What if I just ignore everybody?
Skin that smoke wagon.
Where did that guy come from? How did that hurt me and not him? Wait, what? Why? How are these? Just ended.
Damn.
Just ended.
I always wanted to have my own engine. Good job, everyone.
Ooh! Jen Carter just praised his posse.
You earned it. This one time.
And the whole charm's gone already.
Let's hide this beauty on some abandoned sidetrack. But first, someone get me the conductor's hat.
And it didn't even release all the train cars. Wasn't that the point of pulling the thing? Was to release the train cars? Oh, we don't get the 9 of hearts because we didn't do that. Sorry. I want all the cards. I mean, in theory, if we release the train in one turn, it should go fast. I just got to figure out how to get there in one turn, I guess.
Did you take care of the past?
How come they can run through that and they can't cross? Yeah, all right. So the two people who would be even remotely able to do it, I don't think they can, because they can't cross the double barrier here.
Yeah?
Got me a huckleberry.
I'm here. All right.
No, you fuck. God damn it.
Yeah, I'll get him.
Ready when you are.
Shoot. They bit more than they can chew. Let's wipe them all out.
We got a chain attacks like this. I need to get closer than this, though.
I am inevitable.
Oh, I didn't know he was getting on a horse to do this maneuver.
I'm present. Right. It is not about the rifle, Jim Carter. It is about the eye of the shooter. Give me a bow. I'll do the same.
This doesn't help me too far away. Can I honestly not do this? How do they expect to get here in one round?
Can't do, amigo.
Does it let me choose my loadout again?
Did you take care?
I'm your huckleberry.
I'm present. On my way. It is not about the rifle, Jim Carter. It is about the eye of the shooter. Give me a bow. I'll do the same.
Let's do it. All right, all right.
They bit more than they can chew. Let's wipe them all out.
Will do.
Alright, this must be how we do it. So now he has... Yeah, okay. Achievement unlocked, high noon. Completing a mission using only handguns, huh?
Skin that smoke wagon.
That $20 and that extra gun can go
Damn,
eat it. I want that playing
always wanted
card.
to have my own engine. Good job, everyone.
Ooh! Jen Carter just praised his posse.
You earned it. At this one time.
And the whole charm's gone already.
My other
Let's
thought
hide this beauty
was
on
if I
some
can get
abandoned
out of here,
sidetrack.
I can stack him up with
But first,
as many
someone get me the conductor's hat.
speed bonuses as I could, but I don't know if you can get out once you start a fight. Nice. If I don't collect all the cards, I'm not gonna be able to make cool builds, you know what I mean?
I always knew that this sidetrack would come in handy one day.
We left the train on the sidetrack. Then, with Claylish's help, we blocked and masked the rails leading towards it, so our train and the rest of the stuff we needed was safe. So, what's next? So we could do 4 of a kind. Hmm. That gives us Transfusion 3, where you can swap his HP and status with that of any character in sight. However, you can transfuse blood only with humans, living or undead. Which means when he's low on health, I can trade my low health for an enemy's full health, potentially. Is the way I'm reading that. Four of a kind gets me Shadow Barrage 3, which burns characters. They lose 3 HP for every turn they're on fire. It would get me Wounded Links with her. Start of the turn, if Claylish's HP is lower than 75%, she gains 5 speed. Not a huge bonus, but would also unlock Deceptive Spirit that distracts enemies for 2 rounds and can move and attack. Four of a kind for Bill gets us High Noon. If he has no cover, he gets the Duelist status, which, if he has no cover, means people are going to shoot at him, which means he can shoot back, but I don't know. His build is made out of like taking damage. I don't like that. 5% bullseye chance when attacking with a melee weapon. +1 damage when using rifles. I guess we'll give it to him. Two pairs. Resistant to daze and drunk. I guess we give him 3 of a kind. Let's give her 3 of a kind. I guess. Ugh. You can take 3 of a kind that way. Need more cards. Inspect the stolen train. It was an old sidetrack abandoned by those railroads years ago. Back in the day, it was used by all kinds of smugglers. It was the perfect hidden spot to organize our little operation. Inspect the train. I checked the train and made sure it was what we were looking for. Heavy, sturdy machine. It wouldn't be stopped by a simple log or a barricade. A real stronghold on the tracks. Are we ready? To pull this thing off, we'll need a train, a powerful Gatling cannon, and a huge explosive charge. Until we have all 3, we're stuck on this side of the bridge. The general store. There's nothing here blocked, was there? Ransacked coach. We approached a coach abandoned in the middle of the prairie. Both horses were dead. Same for the passengers, a whole family by the looks of what was left of them. Investigate. Look at all the arrows, and the family. They've been scalped. It had to be shadow dancers, or other natives.
You people really have a weird fascination with mutilations. They could have been scalped by any bandit to make it look like a native raid. Same with the arrows. Could be just a ruse.
I want the Lazarus companionship.
Good choice, Carter.
We better track down those natives before they decide to jump us too. Lazarus is now an ally. Which means I get eye for an eye. At the start of his turn, if one of the posse members has fallen, he adds 10% to his bullseye chance. That's not bad, actually.
Are we there yet?
It sucks that you have to have somebody dying to get that bonus, but... Look, their horses aren't even shoed. Natives, I tell you. Old fool, look at the remnants of the camp. Do tin cans look native to you too? Shut up, both of you. Can't you hear that? Now, we all heard shots in the distance. We hurried our horses and followed the thundering gunfire. I'll use the cows. Investigate. Cows just stood there, grazing, but wary of our presence. Continue. Guys, does anyone here have any experience with whatever this is? Bill is a companion. Bill? Rope.
Time to shake off the dirt of the grave and get moving again.
Lost rope. Terrified of Bill's undead stench, the cows got moving fast, and we were done in no time. Alright, we have cows in our inventory, I guess. No, we don't actually, but you know what I mean. A small camp. Seems like it was all over when we got there. We found the bandit camp, but most of them were dead or dying already. To our astonishment, the gang was mixed, natives and settlers working hand in hand to kill and rob their neighbors. Gotta admit, I felt pretty stupid at that moment, and both Lazarus and Deer suddenly were quiet. It seemed the mixed gang argued about something, and a shootout ensued. None survived. Evil does not have a color, you know. Ransack the camp. Clearly she's not a partner, so I can't do that. Angry and embarrassed, we scoured the camp as quickly as possible and left the bandits to the vultures.
Let's keep going.
Silver mines. It was just another abandoned mine, a solemn reminder of a silver fever from years ago. It seemed like it used to be a good one. Long, twisting corridors bored deeply into the rock. Search the mine. It's hopeless. Without a map, we'll just get lost in these corridors. Let's turn back. Alright, I need to find the silver mine map.
Didn't we ride this way before?
The dead end, yeah.
I can see something that way.
Excuse me.
Nothing better than a ride along the
I
prairie.
can't go into that field, I guess. Or is this the edge of the map?
No
This is the edge
need
of
to
the map.
hurry.
Scorndale. Scorndale is one of the many ghost towns in the Hard West. Why the folks who'd once lived here had departed, no one knows for sure. All they left behind was a carcass of a once prosperous town, devoid of any worth. Look around. There's nothing here. Come on. Widow's home. In the distance, we saw a small gray farmhouse. A couple of emaciated nags and a cow roamed freely nearby. On the porch of the house stood an older woman. Approach the porch. Howdy, ma'am. No need to be alarmed. We're traveling on our own business, and I just wanted to ask for directions. The woman wasn't scared. If anything, she seemed excited to see us. She was over 40, but still looked quite nice, despite a cloud of sadness hanging over her. I ain't scared, cowboy. I'm actually glad to meet you. And you have a priest with you. I prayed for days for God to bring one about, and there you are. What strange providence. Are you in need of my assistance, my daughter? We sat down on the porch, for the weather was nice, and the woman, Sylvia, brought us some coffee. She promised to tell us her story when we were ready. Listen to the story. I've been a widow for 3 years now. My husband was buried alive in a mining accident. Oh, well, maybe we saw him when we were in the mine. For 3 years, I mourned. Finally, I felt prepared to accept my fate. I saved up some money and was ready to leave the place and try my luck in the city. And that's when my Thomas came back.
Son of a bitch!
For a moment, I thought it had been a horrible mistake, that he has somehow miraculously survived and returned to me after all those years. But as he came closer and closer, I still can't believe it. He was dead. His face, his smell. It was horrifying. But the worst part of it is that he doesn't seem to understand what happened. He's confused. He tried to take care of the farm, but the animals were scared of him. I was scared of him. And now I'm stuck here with him. Please, I need help. I don't know what to do. He's a stubborn bastard then. How does the vow go, Lazarus? Till death do us part?
You think this is funny? Imagine your own loved one returned like that to you. Would you laugh then? Oh, I forgot. You never had a loved one.
Big rip. Help the widow. All right, Sylvia, we'll help you. Where's that undead husband of yours? God bless you. I locked him in the attic. I don't know what else to do. Sylvia unlocked the attic for us. and went for a walk away from the house. We stood under the ladder, and the smell of an open grave wafted down onto us. There was no backing down now. Goddamn, yeah. Lazarus's ally. It's your show, Padre.
Greater love hath no man than this, that a man laid down his life for his friends. Amazing grace.
Our Reverend climbed into the attic. He spent a lot of time there. We heard some whispers, a well-known hymn, and then, after an hour or so, a single shot. Lazarus carried down the body, wrapped in some linen, and we rustled up some shovels. The preacher performed a small ceremony over the fresh grave, the widow at his side, praying. There would be no coming back from this death. I could see the widow finally felt at peace. I don't know how to thank you. Here, at least take some of the money I saved. I still have more than enough. And with that, we left the widow and went our way. I wonder if none of your guys are, like, leveled up enough. If you just, like, fail it. Like, you can't do anything. You just leave. I think leave was the third option, right? Like, sorry, lady. You're on your own with this one.
That way.
Don't let him eat your brains.
I wish we could ride like this forever.
Let's make haste.
I think I've been here some time ago.
Prospector's Camp. How's it going, House? You doing all right? The lone prospector looking for gold. Approach. As we rode closer, the prospector finally noticed us. He gasped, jumped up, and threw his hands in the air to show that he was unarmed.
Some would say it's cowardice to give up before anyone actually robs you. But I don't. I'd say you're a smart kid. Careful. Reasonable. I like that.
No, nothing's up. He calmed down upon hearing Flynn and Clalish laugh. He offered us some awful brandy and asked if we had any food we'd be willing to share. Give him a tin can. He repaid us by marking a good spot on our map. I wondered what he meant by that, but we said goodbye anyway. Check the prospector's spot. There's some more cows. I don't have any more rope. Some cattle that ran from the farm. Ooh, there's something wrong with these cows. They were attacked by the Wendigo, and their wounds are already festering. They're in the process of changing into something else. Any ideas, dear? It seems a waste to just kill them. Maybe not all the cows were bitten. I'll go around and look at them. We'll only put down the weakest. Right. We can bring the rest back to the cowboys, and we'll warn them, just in case. Alright, so we got Wendigo cows. I couldn't think of a good pun in time.
Nothing but rolling
good
hills
spot.
and plains.
The good spot was nothing but a riverbed and a bunch of rocks. Investigate. I don't get it. What's so good about this place? Continue. Clalish laughed and dismounted. She entered the cold stream and started panning, looking for gold dust and nuggets. May or may not contain Wendigo cow meat, yeah. The rest of us glanced at each other and then hurried to help her. After a while, we had a nice handful of gold nuggets to our name. Obtained gold nugget. What do we do with the nugget?
I know these hills.
Snake oil salesman. Ooh. How do you get oil out of a snake? You just like wring it? A rickety coach, painted like a circus poster, stood near our path. Its owner was waving at us, seemingly happy to see us. Approach the trader.
I know their kind. Don't drink anything he gives you, especially if he offers any of his shit for free.
You hurt my feelings. Phineas Bott is his name. You hurt my feelings, young miss. I'm not one of those irresponsible hacks you mentioned. I'm Phineas Bott, and I'm a real doctor. Phineas Butt? Phineas Bott, an inventor and medicine seller. Please, feel free to look at my wares. Let's talk to him. What can I do for you? Inventor, you say? Yes, and I collect all kinds of strange recipes. I'd be glad to pay you if you ever bring me something like that. Or if you need someone to make something special for you, I'm here. I'm fascinated by anything supernatural. That's why I was so excited to talk to you. I can clearly see that you people have had some run-ins with the other side. Tell you what, if you allow me to examine any of you, I'll pay you good money. Think about it. Alright. Blue dynamite recipe. I don't have the recipe. Oh, I have blue dynamite, so we're good. Show us your wares. Alright, Mr. Butt, show us what you got. It's Dr. Bott, actually, and here's my merchandise. What does he have? Let's see. If I can cure all, liver that makes you go crazy. Smelling salts. Whiskey. Kidney beans, bandages, coke, doctor's bag, provisions, a nail bomb. Examine a posse member. Alright, Mr. Butt, let's go for it. For science. Oh, it has to be somebody who's a partner. Let's try with Flynn. My pleasure. What do we have here? Yes, my apparatus definitely shows something. An occult aura. Seems like you have powers, miss. Powers that come from a deal one of your parents once made with a demon. That's all I can discern.
Seems like the first rule of dealing with devils should be never make a deal with the devil. But what do I know?
Do me. Let's see. Oh, no shadow. What a peculiar circumstance. How does it work exactly? Could you open your mouth for me? I wonder. No, you actually do cast a shadow onto yourself. It's only the rest of the world that's unaffected. Fascinating.
My shadow might be gone, but I still look good in a mirror.
Leave. Fistful of dollars. I got two fistfuls of dollars.
Good to be out of that freaky winter.
Trampletown. Trampletown. What a name. The town was small and smelled of manure. Still, they had their own saloon and bank there nearby. Visit the store. Howdy. This is not a robbery, sir. Why would you even say that? Just say howdy and leave it at that. Trade. I'm not robbing you. Ugh. It has 2 AP cost. It does a damage of 8, but has a negative 25% chance to hit. Meanwhile, I have who has gun? Oh, right, there's 6, not 8. I feel like it's not worth it. How many times I fucking miss? I'm not buying a gun that has a higher than normal chance to hit. Let's see, I'll buy the quest item. Alright. Leave. Luck plus 50. Ooh. Is that max luck or like regular luck? It doesn't actually say max luck. It just says luck. Oh, it's a consumable. can be used in multiple fights. Oh, what does that mean, though? It says reusable. How many times is it reusable? I guess is the real question. Huh. If Lazarus has at least 100 luck points, he heals entirely but loses 100 luck points. Does that mean I can start a turn and get 25 for starting a turn? If I shoot and miss, I get 25 luck, and then I can use that reusable gold nugget to heal. In theory. We'll see what happens. I'm kind of skeptical. To be used in multiple fights. It doesn't say, it says reusable, but how often? Can I just reuse it as many times as I want infinitely? That would be the ideal, but why did I let you go up here? Okay. Look at the tree. All right, we've been exploring the exterior of the map. Looks like we don't have too much more to go.
You're on the right path.
I feel Manon's presence someplace else.
I
We're
got
safe.
ramen for
now.
lunch today. And it's not a place that's super close. And I went and I waited. I got my food. Specifically ordered ramen, no mushrooms. On my receipt. I don't know where the receipt went. Ramen, no mushroom. No mushrooms. You'll never be able to read it. No mushrooms. Guess what was in my fucking ramen? If you guessed mushrooms, you'd be right. Investigate the cattle. Seemed like two native women were already taking care of the cows. One was milking as we approached. They didn't seem to be very disturbed by our presence. When we explained the situation to the women, they told us that their tribe desperately needed food due to the demons devouring everything in their path. These cows do not belong to them. We should return them to their owners. Come on, they need the food too. Those cowboys have other cows.
We both knew I was right.
In the end, we took all the cows and left the proud woman with nothing. I mean, we could have given them some food. We have extra food. Fort Prudence. An abandoned fort. It was weird to think that the war reached that far. Maybe it was raised by some lost division or deserters. Whoever built it was long gone anyway, leaving behind quite a mess. Enter the fort. An abandoned fort. It was weird. Well, okay, search the fort. We searched the remnants of the fort thoroughly. Most of the stuff was already gone, but we managed to find some munitions. $25.
Wait up. Something's here. We should investigate.
Investigate. Bill found a simple safe hidden behind the command building's wall. The bad news was that the safe itself was inside a big iron cage. There was no way we could reach it unless we had the proper tools on us. Let's see. We can use the dynamite, or we can just make Flynn do it. Just do it, Flynn.
Work my magic on demand? Oh, why, don't you know how to make a girl feel special?
Flynn sighed and knelt to examine the lock on the cage. She whispered some dark incantation that made my hair stand on end, even though I didn't understand a word. Why couldn't she just teleport inside and then back out? But the lock got what she meant. It opened for her, and we cleared out the safe with no further complications. Gained $50.
It's good to be out of that freaky winter.
Owen's Ranch. We slowly entered Owen's ranch, making sure it didn't look like a bandit raid. Say hello. The farmer was wary at first, but when we didn't show any hostile intent, he shared his troubles with us. It seemed like his stock was being prowled upon by some beast. He never saw it himself, but had already killed half a dozen cows. He promised his family silvers if we track it down and got rid of it. Agree to hunt the beast. Alright, Pops, we'll do it. Track the monster to its lair. These tracks aren't natural. Whatever is hunting Owen's cattle does not come from this world. Damn, then we better find it and kill it before it starts hunting people too. Shouldn't we discern its nature first? We don't know what we're dealing with, but the tracks lead there.
Let's see what's over there.
We're close to its territory now. Let's look over there. Beast's territory, okay. Claylish led us to a thick ravine. If our prey hid here, it'd take a whole day to find it. Ask Flynn for help.
Claylish is right. Not all unnatural creatures are killer demons, Jin. I'll help find this beast, but only if we agree to see what it is and why it does what it does before we shoot. Understand?
Sure. Flynn used her witchcraft to search the ravine and eventually led us to a small cave. There, we cornered a strange beast, a monstrous version of a cougar, but with 4 eyes and 6 paws. I knew it. It's a spirit beast, and young, barely a club. We'd be wise to let it be and hunt for what it wants. We shouldn't upset the balance. It's unnatural. Things like that do not belong on this side of the veil. We should destroy it. Oh, come on, Lazarus. Just shut up. Claylish is right. This thing doesn't deserve to die. Flynn has already maxed loyalty. I want to get his maxed.
Good choice, Carter.
Let's do this quick and bring the head to show Owen. Lazarus is now a partner. Wait, what? I thought he had a couple more things to do. No, I guess not. Two more to max for him. Visit. Show the head of the beast. Here. That's what was snacking on your cattle. It won't be bothering you anymore. Owen was a little scared at first, but he soon understood that he was saved and rewarded us with some family keepsakes. Gotta say, it wasn't much. $40. Alright, so we made a big loop, basically. St. Jude's Parish. Let's go return
I wish
the
we
cows
could
to the
ride
farm.
like this forever.
Approach the farm. We approach the cattle farm slowly and carefully, signaling no ill intentions. Return the cattle. The owners paid us for the task. Return the cattle. The owners paid us for the task. Return the cattle. The owners paid us for the task. Leave.
Be wary. Riding in the sun like this makes us quite a target.
Wow, we have a lot of money now. $500. All that was left of the parish that stood here once was a couple of ramshackle houses and a tall bell tower on a hill. Search for valuables. There's nothing of worth here. Carter, also, this parish stands on land sacred for local tribes. We shouldn't linger. Leave. I have a feeling that a lot of these areas that we go to and they're like, oh, there's nothing here, let's leave, is areas where you come back later for some reason and they just don't want you here yet. Hartman's Ranch. Oh, it looks like Shady Belle from Red Dead 2. Hartman's Ranch was vast, well protected too, but those lands bore no cattle or horses. For Reg Hartman dealt in another kind of merchandise, weaponry, which he warehoused in his numerous stables and barns. A pretty white manor stood at the center of it all. Approach the guards. I'm Carter, and this is my posse. We're here to do business with Reggie. I'm an old friend. The guards did not comment. They forced us to leave our guns behind, so we complied. With our special skill set, we weren't intimidated, nor did we feel truly disarmed. As one of them led us to the manor, I made sure my guys knew what they were getting into.
Hartman is a tough and smart bastard. Do not think he's all just talk and charm. Not for a second.
Hartman. Goddamn me to Jericho, if it isn't Jin Carter himself. Welcome back. And you brought friends. Very good, very good. Come, sit, drink with me.
Hartman, you crazy goddamn bastard. Looking good. Being out of jail suits you.
Nah, you know me. I need my space open. But what brings you here? How can I help? It's a long story, but we need some stuff, and I was hoping you might help. I'm all ears, pal. Talk with Hartman. Come on, let's get into my office, and we'll talk business. Comment on Hartman's business.
Built yourself a cozy little empire here, did you?
That I did. Do you like my operation here? I've grown a bit since we were selling stolen cannons back to their unwitting owners during the war. Ask about William McCarthy. Hartman seemed irritated. He didn't even look at us, saying that the kid wanted to stay at the ranch, but was thrown out. I don't need that kind of heat on me. He's probably holed up somewhere in the prairies. Check the tall rocks right there. That would be a good place to hide. Now leave me, I'm busy. Explain our plan. I explained the plan to Hartman, omitting our reasons to venture to San Argent, and he was wise enough not to ask.
To pull this off, we're gonna need 3 things. A train, powerful explosives, and some serious firepower.
As for the firepower, you came to the right man. I have just the thing for you, and I'm in a generous mood, so I'll gladly lend it to you. Stop beating around the bush. What's the cost? Oh, I like that guy. All business, right? My price? I need to secure a loan from Trampleton Bank. One that I won't be too keen to return anytime soon, if you know what I mean. Preferably in gold.
This is madness. Can't we find a more rational way to proceed? Robbing a bank? Seriously.
You know me, Carter. That's it for a tat. That's my final offer. Rob the bank, and I'll be ready to give you the cannon. Seems like we don't have much of a choice. We'll do it. Fantastic. Now you don't have to worry about lawmen. It's a private bank belonging to Victor Brass, an industrial mogul. He might get pissed, but he won't issue wanted posters after you. He doesn't want that kind of attention. We'll also need explosives. Explosives are like weeds these days. Easy to find, but hard to pluck properly. You can find some in an abandoned mine not far from here. I'll mark it on your map. Let's hope no one took over the place. Nah, foreshadow.
You have a lousy taste in friends, Carter. That's lucky for me. But real bad for you.
Leave. Alright, well, we got the mine we were just at. And they're like, yeah, don't come back over here. There's nothing here. And we got the bank robbery. I'll tell you what I'm thinking right now. I am going to hit the bathroom. And I will be back in a few. I'll see you in a minute. These interaction reminder things get weird, so I know you guys are smart people. You do what you want. I'll catch you later.